Comment of the day goes to Chobe. Shout out to you, bro. But guys, we just hit 5,000 subscribers. I want to say thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to enter into the 5,000 sub giveaway, where I'll be giving away a free copy of Madden 21 or your choice of Microsoft or PlayStation points. But thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. But let's get into the video. It's of large debate who the best wide receiver in the NFL is. But what if we didn't have to choose just one? What if they were all morphed into the same person? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our experiment today. We made the perfect receiver out of the best traits from the best receivers in the NFL. We went ahead and put him on the Chiefs because we want him to have the best quarterback possible throwing him the ball. And then we made him number 69 for the memes. His first attribute is going to be his size. And no, I'm not talking about that kind of size, you freakwad. You're on the wrong website. The biggest wide receiver in the NFL is Mike Evans, coming in at 6'5", 225 pounds, so that's when we made our perfect receiver. Now, as you could probably imagine, he comes in at a 99 overall, but here's a breakdown of his stats. Now, when it came to speed, we're obviously going to use Tyreek Hill, the cheetah, and all of his speed stats were a 99. The strongest receiver in the NFL is actually DK Metcalf, and his strength rating comes in at a 79. Daddy DK. Ha! Gay! In terms of route running ability, Madden has Devontae Adams at the highest overall at a 99. Now for awareness and catching, DeAndre Hopkins actually has the highest at a 99. But in terms of spec catch, that's Odell Beckham Jr. who comes in at a 98, and he also has a 98 rack. And then DeAndre Hopkins also had a 99 jumping. And then for stamina and toughness, we went ahead and gave it to Larry Fitzgerald because he's been in the league for like 70 years. Now this is how we're going to do this. We're going to simulate a couple seasons to see what his stats would be, but I will also have game footage of our cutie patootie who catches the ball with his booty to see what he looks like in game.
Swag, bitch.
Alright, here we go, guys. Year one with the perfect receiver, and boy, oh boy, is he a thick mother trucker.
Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Now, because of his stats, he should be the best wide receiver of all time, so we set some lofty goals for him of 1,800 receiving yards this season. That did not happen. As you can see here, he only had 63 receptions for 1,051 yards and only 8 touchdowns. I don't understand it, bro. You should be better than this. He didn't even win the best wide receiver award. Jamison Crowder did. He must have D's nuts thrown to him or something.
These nuts?
Welcome back to D's nuts. Wrong video. The Chiefs did make it to the playoffs though, where they won the first round game 28-20, in which the perfect receiver had 92 yards for a touchdown. Not bad. We simulated the next round, and they won again. This time though, the perfect receiver only had 4 receptions for 62 yards. Not very good. Then we simulated the conference championship, and they won again. This time the perfect receiver going for 73 yards and a touchdown. Stepped his game up in that one. So now the perfect receiver and the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, which we actually have some footage of. So let's kick it over to the Sports Center crew to look at the game. Thanks for kicking it over to me, partner. As you can see, we got footage of the Super Bowl right here. Patrick Mahomes deep in the pocket. How is he going to stop it? Throws it up to the perfect wide receiver. 5,000, and he puts his nuts all over the defender's head right there, climbing the ladder to catch that one. Leading to the very next play where he runs a slant route. We're going to see what this dude's about, and that's going to be a touchdown. And right here spikes the ball, leading to a 7-7 ball game. Then later on in this foosball contest, you got Patrick Mahomes rolling out right. His booty hole is looking right done there tight. He finds the perfect receiver, puts on a spin move, then he's making dance moves like my cousin Billy Bob's recital that I went to back in the day. And then you gotta love that Larry Fitzgerald character. This all eventually leading to a Super Bowl victory where the perfect receiver had a hell of a ball game. Back to you in the studio, TCA. Yeah, as you guys can see though, the perfect receiver absolutely dominated this game. 11 receptions for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's hard to get better than that in the Super Bowl. Overall, year one was pretty mediocre, I'd say, but that Super Bowl victory definitely helped him out. Fast forward now to year number 2. Let's see what it do. Still a 99 overall, so that's good to see. Made it back to the playoffs again as the 2 seed, so that's good to see. But what's not good to see is more of the same. The perfect receiver again doesn't win the best wide receiver award. Jamison Crowder did. I guess D's nuts is really nutting up in the competition.
What?
He actually caught a lot more balls.
That's what she said.
Had 93 receptions for 1,368 yards and 7 touchdowns. A good year, but again, for the best receiver of all time, mediocre. They ended up barely winning their first playoff game where the perfect receiver had 8 receptions for 97 yards but no touchdowns. I expect more. They then play the best running back in the league, Lamar Jackson, in the Baltimore Ravens. Ooh, they lost. And Lamar Jackson threw for 6 touchdowns? Yeah, this game's fake. And our experimental figure once again had 0 touchdowns and 73 yards. Not a good look. Now as we move into year 3, guys, this is when some craziness happens. I began to think that we weren't getting the stats that we should have been getting because we were on the same team as Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. So I demanded a release in hopes to get this receiver on a team where he'd be the only receiver so he could get good stats. But in the fine print here it says, keep in mind that if no team signs you at the end of free agency, you'll be asked to retire this character. No way did I think this would happen, because he's a 99 overall receiver. But once again, I become shocked by how terrible of a game Madden 21 is. I simulated through all the offseason weeks, and we didn't get picked up. Thus, doing what only Madden can do and forcing a 99 overall receiver to retire after only 2 seasons. Luckily, I was able to get a look at some of his stats here. He had a 663 legacy score through 2 seasons, which is pretty good. He won a Super Bowl, won an AFC Championship, and had 1 yearly award, which is a Pro Bowl appearance. He had about 2,300 yards and 15 touchdowns between the 2 regular seasons. I mean, that's pretty good, but mediocre for the best receiver ever. Now, this ending did kind of disappoint me as well, but I think we got some pretty good information on what it would be like if we made the perfect receiver in the NFL. If you guys want me to do more challenges with this guy, let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys want to see me do like a perfect running back or a perfect quarterback, also be sure to let me know that down in the comments. Thank you guys so much, guys. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers. Unfreaking real. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the channel, man. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.